Ticks are present in many places, but primarily you're going to find them in areas where there is a lot of vegetation, usually tall grass, those areas where the grass is not cut regularly. Also areas where there might be a lot of leaf litter. Ticks do like to hang out in those types of areas, so it's really important to try and avoid those areas if you can, but if you can't, you do need to try and take the proper personal protection measures to prevent tick bites. Most mosquitoes do bite in the evening, but we do have one particular species here, the Asian tiger mosquito, that does prefer to bite during the day. So it's also important, you know, if you're going to be spending time outside, to try and take the proper personal protection measures to prevent mosquito bites. Well, there are a variety of ways to try and prevent tick bites. One is using a repellent containing DEET. Repellents containing DEET are approved for use to prevent both mosquito and tick bites, and it's the only repellent approved by the EPA and recommended by the CDC that we know does repel ticks. You can also dress properly, so wear long pants, a long sleeve shirt, tuck your pants into your socks, and tuck your shirt into your pants. And it helps if you wear lighter colored clothing also. And the reason you want to dress this way is, one, it makes it more difficult for the ticks to actually climb onto your skin if you have everything tucked in. And also, if you're wearing lighter colored clothing, it makes it easier to see if the ticks are crawling on the clothes as opposed to darker colored clothing. So sometimes, you know, after spending time outside though, you still can have ticks attached to you even if you have, you know, tried using these recommended methods. So it is important to know how to properly remove a tick as well. So the best way to do, and the recommended way to remove a tick, is to use a fine tip pair of tweezers. And you take the tweezers and you grasp the tick as close as you can to the skin as possible. And you slowly, steadily pull that tick away from the skin, and you should be able to remove the tick completely and remove it intact. Just make sure you clean the area, you know, wash the area. You can also bring any ticks that you find attached to you or anybody in your family. You can bring them to us at the health department. We do offer a free tick identification service for the public. We don't test the ticks for any pathogens, but we can at least tell you what type of tick it is and what those and what that tick can potentially transmit.
For information about tick and mosquito prevention, visit the Health Department's webpage on the county's website at fairfaxcounty.gov/fightthebite.